Hello and welcome back to the Fat for Weight Loss channel. My name is Aaron and today I am showing you the complete guide to keto chocolate chip cookies. What flours you should be using, what oils you should be using, and what binding agents you should be using, and what all the differences look like. So I'm going to be making a whole bunch of chocolate chip cookies and I'm going to be showing you the differences. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and remember to hit that like button if you think this video has been really helpful. And so let's get straight into the video.
So in this test, I wanted to test xanthan gum, the original recipe, up against a couple of different flours and a few different binding agents. So coconut flour, some fine almond flour. I've basically just ground up some almond meal into a finer version, coconut oil instead of butter, and stevia. Now, I did make chocolate chips for my actual post on this, but this is a good hack if you live in Australia and you don't know where to get sugar-free chocolate chips from. This is 90% dark chocolate. You can cut this up into cubes and it works just as well as using sugar-free chocolate chips in these cookies. So you mix that all in with the mixtures there and then you roll them into balls. So making sure that you're rolling them into, hand-sized balls. I have the xanthan gum one there, the fine almond flour, the coconut flour, which I sort of had to press together, the coconut oil, which came out very oily. The one with xanthan gum I sort of had to make into a bit of a teepee because it wasn't quite sticky enough, and then the stevia one was there at the end. So as you can see, some of them flattened out and some of them didn't. Generally, the ones that used erythritol definitely flattened out, and the ones that didn't use erythritol had a hard time flattening out. So the coconut flour one was pretty difficult and the stevia one as well. So overhead we have xanthan gum, fine almond meal, coconut flour, stevia, no xanthan gum, and coconut oil. So you're probably wondering, what about gelatin? I want to use gelatin. I was wondering that too, so I quickly whipped up 2 more using gelatin. Even though the stevia cookie didn't flatten out like the other ones, the texture and the taste was really, really good. There was no bitter aftertaste, which you usually get from stevia. This one comes highly recommended. Not using xanthan gum just falls to pieces. So either use xanthan gum or even use gelatin. Using coconut oil isn't a bad option either if you want to make it dairy free, but it's not the greatest. It didn't flatten out quite like the other ones and it feels really oily compared to the butter one. If you like coconut macaroons, you might like using coconut flour. It didn't flatten out like the other cookies, but it tastes like really light and fluffy, which is kind of cool for a keto biscuit that has a lot of fat. Now I didn't have fine almond flour, I only had fine almond meal. So I was trying to test whether using fine almond flour won't actually let the biscuit flatten out properly, but this is pretty good. This is very similar to the xanthan gum version. This by far is the best cookie right here. The xanthan gum version, the recipe is in the description below. It is perfectly crispy, but it's slightly chewy on the inside. You can't stuff this recipe up. Every single time I get cookies that are shaped like this and break like this, and they just taste amazing. Every single breaking piece is just so good. Now, if you don't have xanthan gum, gelatin is your next best option. It is crispy around the outside and it's still really soft on the inside. Breaking each section of this cookie is quite a delight because it's quite stiff and really, really nice on the inside. Great option.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you think this has been really great content, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more videos just like this one. So if you have any recipes that you're not sure how to make or you're not sure whether the substitution's actually going to work, make sure you comment in the comments down below because I'm going to be watching this video and I'm going to be making sure that I answer all the questions. So again, my name is Aaron, this is the Fat for Weight Loss channel, and I will see you in the next video.